win that matchup. I like that counter pick from Penn State.
Yeah.
So even though Michigan State technically are like higher rated, I feel like Penn State, they probably have this one with that draft.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about Beal being one of the main carries here for the top side for the Nittany Lions. He does get the counter pick, and just like Zirene said, Garen versus better Garen, I like that, that they shift their priority to the top side.
They do indeed. We got to get predictions going into this, and I always go first. And I'm always in this awkward position. I'm going to go with Michigan State. I think they're going to roll off of their momentum from game number 1. Yeah, they might not have always the most optimal lane matchups here, but I think they're just going to carry this momentum through to game number 2.
Yeah, same with me, Michigan State. I think they look great. I like that. Like I said, I like the Nittany Lions putting focus on the top side of the map, but I don't think Sunlight picks a Garen without knowing as many matchups, including the Garen versus Darius matchup.
For me, though, I'm actually going to go with Penn State.
All right, there it is. Perfect record on the line.
I'm putting a perfect record, 100% so far on the last 2 days. But I actually think this draft, I'm thinking from the other team's shoes. I'm like, we really have to like find a way to engage these fights with the Garen. Like, who's gonna start these fights off for them? Like,
yeah.
The other team has Sejuani, Lysandra, so they're at a really big disadvantage when it comes to starting the fights. So I feel like Penn State, they get to pick their fights, and I think that they're going to win that top lane matchup and potentially the bottom lane too.
All right, well, you heard it there, a split desk for us, but we're just going to get into this matchup in just a second here.